Hi guys, and welcome back to another property tour by the Mauro brothers, today in Marbella in La Quinta with this beautiful gem. Let the intro begin. Smash that like button and let us know what you thought of the intro, and a big thanks to Diana Morales Knight Frank for allowing us to tour their exclusive listing for 14.5 million euros in the heart of La Quinta in Marbella. Now you saw the drive in here. We of course have a garage for 3 cars, but here is where you would park your beautiful exposition vehicles like the Huracan or the Oros, 2 beautiful cars. And the main entry would just be here, and how grand it already is, welcoming you inside. Over 1,600 square meters to discover, 7 bedrooms. I'm super excited guys, and I hope you are too. So let's begin the tour. Wow. First and foremost, entry foyer is super lit. Love the chandelier hanging down. We immediately see the bridge connecting the 2 halves, upper halves. But hey, let me hold my horses, because first and foremost, here we have a guest bathroom. As you can see, nicely laid out as well with the natural stone. All the marble comes from Turkey, has been sourced specifically for this house, as well as the furniture. So it is a very unique and individual home. Now, 2 of the square meters, as I said, over 1,600 square meters of built area, 7 bedrooms, of which 1 bedroom is on this level, 5 are above, a basement with another bedroom, a spa, a little gym, a cinema room. Basically, this house is the full package, and to be honest, the price is fantastic, and I'm super stoked to show it. Now, this would be the living room area, but before we get there, let me quickly just show you the first bedroom out of 7, which is kind of, you know, more individual and separated, and it's right here. You get to see that the style is consolidated. Right here, we have a beautiful backdrop work here, this whole console, which, you know, gives the wall more of an artistic touch. The bed framing, the elegant lights hanging down. Love this color palette they chose for this room. Cupboards are just there. Of course, the air conditioning slots nicely inbuilt. Here an extension of the console for your working desk or your makeup section. And of course, as this is more of a separated bedroom for guests, you also have a little kitchenette set up with a sink, fridge, coffee maker. The whole idea is you have your guest here, they don't walk to the kitchen to get a coffee, they can do it right here.
Very useful.
Yeah, 100%. I would love to have that, especially as I'm a coffee freak. Now, with the pocket door, you open up and you enter to the bathroom, and I love the natural stone cladding here. One sink vanity setup, Italian taps and fittings. And this entire space looks super clean and elegant. Of course, Villeroy and Boch toilets, and here your rain shower cave. Fantastic first bathroom for the first bedroom.
And a window.
And a window which cannot be missing. Exactly. And with the pocket door, you close the space down. There's a lot of pocket doors in this house, which is fantastic. We'll be seeing a few of them. And to round it all up, we also have a little chill lounge area here, exclusive for this bedroom, with these chairs just there. Come read a book, watch someone
or just
sleep.
wait for your spouse to get dressed.
Watch someone sleep, exactly. You have many options here, and that is fantastic. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the first bedroom out of 7. I'm going to be closing it again with the pocket door, and voila.
I really like the lamps.
The light fixtures are elegant. The backdrop here with wallpaper. This entire niche has been created just to display the lighting system. There's a lot of these finer details throughout, and I'm going to be pointing them out. Cupboard just here, smart home setup, and a dual staircase, elegantly inviting you to the first floor where 5 bedrooms are found. Humongous skylight bringing natural light down to this area. Wow. Now, let's go step by step, guys. Starting off with the formal living room area. It kind of invites you already to come lounge here. And of course, just up front, we have a gorgeous view unfolding. What do you think, Patrick?
Yes, indeed.
I really so quiet.
I like how the house is nestled in. So you are kind of also very hidden away.
Well, it's called HG for hidden gem.
Exactly.
Exactly. And this is just a grand area for you to invite your guests to lounge. And you have the thin profiled windows that just open up completely. Now, in this rectangular shape, we have 3 areas: the informal office area, the living room area, and the kitchen area. Right here, we have a fireplace and the chimney that also divides the spaces. Yeah, wooden panel just to bring more natural color in.
I like also how it hangs so freely. It's a big element, but it seems
100%.
to be so light.
Now here we have the informal lounge area, which could also be your TV area. Don't forget, we do have an entire cinema room below, but if you just want to watch a cheeky Mara Brothers edition, you can do that here with the TV mounted on the chimney. And all the furniture here has been custom made for this house exclusively, which I think is taking it to the next level. Now, to finalize this section, we also have a little office space just here. Love this lacquered wooden table here. A perfect space for you to do a little business.
Also good when you have kids. The kids can study here, enjoy some TV afterwards, and everything is nice and open, so you're always aware of where they are at the moment.
You said it better than I could have, Patrick. Pocket doors are of course present to close the space down in case you're doing some kind of business talk, so everything is present. And now let's move on because there's still a lot to discover. But wait, Patrick, before I jump to the next section, keep in mind that from the right side to the left side, we have glass sliding windows that you can open up, but they also bring in that extra luminosity and of course the view outwards. So we have an entire front giving you that natural light flooding the areas. It's fantastic. And from here, if you just turn it around, sheer elegance. Glass slots here to create that depth impression, humongous carpet, beautiful coffee table, nice decor. And once again, as I said earlier, just here, the chimney of the fireplace, creating that sort of division I spoke about earlier. Taking the stairs up, we come to the third segment of this rectangular space, and that would be your kitchen dining area. Before we speak about the kitchen, I love that there is a little lounge area here, just adjacent to the kitchen, because let's be honest, when someone cooks, the party, the energy, it is really enclosed into this space. And here you can have other people join that ambiance and that energy.
That ambiance.
Wooden dinner table just here, 10 seats, nicely decorated for us.
I like the chandelier.
Yeah, the light
waves.
fixture in a wavy form just hanging down. And now to a gorgeous kitchen setup. Just look at the kitchen island, the countertop with the stone here overflowing on the sides as well. We have a bar stool area set up, more glass sliding windows for the luminosity, and an inbuilt sink just here, Villeroy & Boch fittings, and Gaggenau induction inbuilt with the extractor coming out. Solid kitchen, super clean, soft close. Here we have the Gaggenau dishwasher also present, and of course a Gaggenau fridge, a humongous one to say the least.
Yep, that's a very big one indeed.
Definitely big. And then we have these smart shelves here as well for your seasoning. And if we scooch back, of course, to complete it all, further Gaggenau appliances such as your oven and your microwave and your plate heater just below. Everything brand new Gaggenau wine fridge as well.
I guess a plate heater is really just then used when you have a chef at home, because I don't think nobody does that.
But that's a good point. In this house, with this volume, you would have a private chef, and a private chef would be cooking in here. Now, that is a chef's kitchen. I mean, just look at the gas burners here, the extractor. That has some verdinkum heavy duty machinery for your cook to prepare you something. We also have pantries on both sides, the right and the left, and of course another shelf section here for the preparation and everything in this steel countertop look.
And not to forget a separate entrance for your staff and a little parking so people can actually come from the back door through this
Right
dirty
into
kitchen.
the kitchen.
Exactly, without disturbing your guests, for example.
Very clever. Let's move on. Now guys, I'm very curious, what do you think of the house? Let us know in the comment section below. Do you like the style? Do you like the interior? Ames was the architect behind obviously the structure of the house, the architectural side. I'm loving it. Now we have another pocket door here that I'm opening up, nice and soft. That brings us back to the entry foyer, so let's go. But before we get to the entry foyer, we also have a landing for the elevator. Keep in mind, the elevator connects this floor, the first floor, and the basement. And I'm super happy. We just toured some homes in Mallorca. They all have elevators. That should be a standard in every home. So kudos that it is in this one. Now, I don't know which side to take, the left, the right, but both are identical. They're mirrored and they're super elegant. And I love how they have these wooden stairs in contrast to the more whitish minimalistic look of it all, with the glass railing to give the airy feel. Fantastic. So I guess I'm gonna go this way.
Yes, you are.
Upstairs and show you guys 5 bedrooms. So let's go. Now you already get to see that the entire walls behind me are backdropped with wooden panels, creating more warmth in this space. The luminosity coming down from the skylight is fantastic. And here we have 2 bedrooms on the right side, 2 bedrooms on the left side, and a bedroom in the center, which would be the main bedroom. Patrick, you like light fixtures. What do you think of this one?
Very cute,
Right?
I must say, yeah. They're nicely chosen and not too dominant.
Yeah.
But especially the wooden
The
background.
panels.
I like it,
Yeah.
the panels.
Super. Now we've covered that, Patrick. Bedroom number 1 on this floor. Let's have a look. You get to see once again, we have a stylish interior design here that's throughout. The backdrop paneling with the wood, as well as the sectionization between the spaces with the mirror. These super cool, like UFO spacey looking lights hanging down. Of course, the cupboards just behind me, and just a beautiful bedroom, consolidated and fully rounded up, right?
Yeah, I
It
mean,
also has a little terrace.
I like the different, interior architectural, details here.
100%, and it flows super well.
Yeah, nice color panel.
Yeah, it's
And it has a terrace, like you said,
yeah,
where I think terraces are
a must.
super neat.
Yeah, and here we have the bathroom with a 1 sink, 2 tabs, vanity with the drawers just underneath. And once again, we have Italian taps and fittings in the bathroom, golden color Kata, natural stone in the backdrop that's been imported from Turkey. Here, your shower cave, spacious, luminous, and of course, your toilet just here.
I really like
That's
the
it.
size of the bathrooms. And you will see in
Super
all the
ample.
bathrooms, yeah, exactly, very ample, big and spacious, and have like a sort of a light feeling to it.
There are 2 bedrooms on this floor which are facing the north, and then 3 bedrooms facing the south. So I would say these 2 maybe were the least interesting ones, but of course we are going to be showing them, but we are doing a walkabout. I think that's the best way to do it. So let's start off with the corner one facing the south, just here, with some cupboards just there as well. Of course, Daikin air conditioning systems, more cupboards here, nicely illuminated. Maybe I'm just gonna open it up with LED strips here, embroidered already. How do you call them, Patrick?
Bathrobes.
Bathrobes, exactly. Drawers just underneath, and with tinted glass, super elegant. Here, a little desk makeup section as well, with drawers just there, mirror, so you can actually get yourself nicely prepared for the summer nights out here in Marbella. And once again here, let's just talk about the style. Always consolidated, it's throughout. We've got wooden panels here instead of the darker ones we've seen in the other bedroom. More panels here, LED that divides the spaces. Fantastic.
Here I have a question. Do you prefer lower beds, ground beds, or higher beds? Where you basically kind of sit on them like on a chair and then, or even a little bit higher? Because I had that question last time, and I personally, I think I like the super low ones.
I think so too. It's more like Japandi style, where you sort of sleep on the floor. Talking about sleeping on the floor, I slept on the floor when I studied acting in Berlin, on just the mattress on the floor. So yes, we've upgraded it in our lives.
If you don't suffer as an actor, you're not an actor.
Exactly, and now I'm acting for you guys. So if you appreciate it, let us know by giving us thumbs up. One thing, vanity on each side, to the right and the left, the toilet and the shower, same clad of natural stone on the walls as well as the floor. And not to forget the pocket door that closes this space down completely just here. We had the debate, pocket door or traditional door. Pocket doors won. And obviously they would and did, because they're so much more convenient.
I mean, yeah. Here, for example, it would be very difficult with a conventional door.
Yeah.
You always have to calculate in the space it takes to open them.
This is also pretty cool. Wooden kind of exposed open shelf plates.
Little piece of art.
I'd put like a plant here, big into plants, as you guys might know, Monstera or something. Anyways, what I also wanted to point out, that you have a terrace just up front with a couch, and from there onwards you can also see the view and the greenery, and it's a beautiful sort of framed in view to wake up to when you lie in this bedroom. Now that sums it up with this bedroom. That's 2 out of 5, ladies and gentlemen. We still have 3 to look at, so let's go. Now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the main bedroom, which beholds the center of this floor.
Wait a second.
What is it?
Let's not spoil it with the main.
It's right
with
here.
The master. Let's go for the first 2, so we finish the floor.
Okay, let's do that. But before we do, love the picture windows that we have. The entire like front where the door is also present brings in further luminosity. I have to say this house is super well illuminated naturally, and I love that. Glass balustrades making it feel airy. Here we have lighting slots in the ceilings as well. And this would be bed number 3. So let's have a look. Now it's going to be similar in the setup as the one we have just seen, with the cupboards just there. This time a different color palette, I have to say. We'll talk about that in a second. Here we have the same console with the centered desk setup, with the nice LED installed, recessed in lightings, backdrop behind the mirror, also illuminated, and of course the bed, which is, I think it's one entire frame with the bed framing at the back, which is pretty cool. I have not seen something like that before. Do you know what I mean? It's like one unity. Does that make sense? It does. It must make sense, guys.
Yeah, it don't make sense. It has to make sense.
Makes sense. Light systems dangling down. Once again, the wooden panels, nice art, picture framed in the same color as the art in itself inside. And just here, a real quick jump inside. The same setup with a sink to my right and to my left, shower and toilet. Voila. Now that is it, ladies and gentlemen, with this bedroom. But before I go out, let me quickly point out that we have a very cool chair just here for you to lounge, and an access point out to a terrace with a couch and gorgeous sea views, nature views and golf views. The golf we're seeing is the La Quinta Golf. So that's also a bonus for this bedroom. I would say it's better than the one we have just seen. But we're still coming to the best bedroom, which would be the main bedroom. But before we do, we have one further bedroom to cover, making it the last bedroom before the main bedroom, and it's this one. Same consolidated style, ladies and gentlemen. Love the Ottoman, by the way. Kind of in the market for Ottomans as well. I'm in the market for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like Monsteras, Ottoman light fixtures, lighting systems, the whole
just
deal.
tell the audience you don't have nothing. It's easier than telling them what you
I sleep
know.
on the floor, and I'm slowly building my place up. Once again, a 1 sink, 2 tap, vanity, shower, bathroom. same style. It's throughout. Perfect.
This bedroom would probably be number one.
You prefer this one?
Yes. As well, it has a terrace, and then when you scooch to the side, you can even see the golf course.
Sweet. And we can see Diana Morales Properties Knight Frank flag hanging there. They are the exclusive listers. So guys, if you are interested in this house, the contact and website links are in the description of today's video. So you can go straight away, contact them, call them, and book in a viewing. And buy it, whatever floats your boat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from this privileged position here, I would like to welcome you to the main bedroom. A gorgeous room just there, enjoying the biggest space. So let's go. Wow. For me, this is the nicest bedroom by far. This entire bed frame is also a open shelf console for your books and so forth, working as a division between the entry and your bedroom area. Cupboards just there, and of course a humongous rectangular space here, subdivided into 3 zones, meaning at the far end we have the ensuite bathroom. You might see us in the mirror reflection as well, the bed, and just there we have the walk-in closet. Do keep in mind, everything can be closed down with the pocket doors so that you can close the spaces down. Here we have the walk-in closet. Love the tinted mirror just here as well. Tinted glass, I said mirror. Tinted mirrors is wrong. Tinted glass. Patrick, you should correct me on these things.
I love when you say things wrong.
Yeah, Patrick does that. And then you know what I do when I'm editing it? I'm like, Patrick, I said this wrong. He's like, yeah, I know you did. And then he smirks. And then I hate him.
I already smirk now.
Thanks, Patrick.
Yeah.
Tinted glass. I'm just going to cut it out. Here we have the smirking guy. No, that's your smile. Give you a silly smirk. Okay. It only works when I make mistakes. Little desk to have your makeup things on. Solid.
Makeup things on.
Yeah, I presume you'd have your whatever makeup you use. I don't really know what makeup is being used, so I'm just, cupboard
Dominic
drawers,
is a complete newbie to makeup.
open shelves.
This young 36-year-old is
34, please. You're 36.
makeup free.
This console here is for your socks and for your underwear, for your watches. And that's actually a very nice centerpiece. And that is it.
The color of the wood as well.
Yeah, the color
Really.
of the wood, kind of lacquered. We have natural wooden planks on the floor as well. And just from this perspective, this looks so gorgeous. And I forgot to mention that this is padded with, natural material. It's not synthetic, I think it's
Maybe
cotton.
you should stop petting it.
All right, super cool. Bed is just there, as I mentioned. We have a carpet outlying the space here as well. Little couch, ottoman. I'm gonna come to that in a second. So guys, hold your horses, because this gorgeous ensuite bathroom belongs to the main bedroom, and I have to say it is beautiful. 2-sink vanity setup. The golden Calacata natural stone backdrop is well here with the freckles of gold, Italian taps and fittings here from Fantini.
But it's not real gold, so don't get any wrong
It's not
ideas.
real gold. It's not real gold. But the same stone is also laid out on the floor. Here we have a dual shower setup on the left and on the right. And best of all, if you shower here, you've got that gorgeous view to look out to. And Patrick, I do hope you will make a beautiful detail shot showcasing the view from the shower. Here we also have a floating 2-sink vanity, and on a separate level, a Villeroy and Boch bath tub just here.
Neat.
Picture window, so when you lie there, you're looking at the Gulf and the sea. Fantastic. And once again, you can close the space down with the pocket doors. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do think it is time to just jump out onto the terrace. Here, I would just once again like to point out the thin profiled glass sliding windows that, you open up
And huge windows.
and walk out straight onto your covered terrace area. with a lounge just here. And from here, I have to say the view is gorgeous. Just quickly talking about the plot, which is just over 3,000 square meters. It's surrounded by really old trees, which you do not very often get in Marbella. Trees in your garden, creating natural shade and coolness. Love it. And we get to see the view, palm trees, and both the bedrooms facing the south have the access out to the terrace, which you can see just there and just there. And the pool just there. Okay, a quick spoiler, Patrick, we have to. 20-meter long infinity swimming pool, a sort of second gazebo style house with your outdoor kitchen. We'll come to all of that in a second, guys. Now I would say let's take the elevator, go down to the basement and show you the fun goodies that this house has. So let's go.
So Dominic, what is a fun goodie for you
Fun
to have
goodie for me.
in a basement?
Fun goodie, there has to be an indoor swimming pool. That's number one.
Really?
There has to be a cinema room. There has to be a bar area. And that's about it.
Are you just mentioning what this house has, or what is your preference?
My preference, to be honest, I would love to have a cinema room in my house.
Really?
That's important for me, correct. A cinema room where I can just close myself in, be by myself and binge as I'm doing right now, Walking Dead, and just relax and close the door and not have anyone disturb me. That's me.
Okay,
All right.
cool.
What about you?
Well, cinema is...
Bar. You coming in?
I see you downstairs. Oh, okay, now.
Come in, come in. You can point the camera at the mirror and tell us what's important for you, buddy, in a basement.
A lot of storage.
Storage.
Storage, a bar, gym would be nice, but also, I mean, with this good weather, you could have a gym outside.
Yeah, totally. What do you guys think, by the way? Do we look like brothers? Because some people say we really do, and some people say we don't at all. I think we do. Now, guys, we are in the basement. The basement has one bedroom that I'm just quickly going to be showing you guys before we head on to the funner parts. Now, thanks to the English patio, we have natural light coming down into this bedroom. This time they have this bluish bed covers. I actually very much like it. I right now have this tropical bed sheets, which I'm liking for the summer, but a perfect bedroom, nice backdrop with, I think this is not even wallpaper. This might be wall fabric.
This could be more like the staff compartment, I would say.
100%, because we have a little desk here. And if we flip the camera around, Patrick, which we'll do with me talking to you, we also have your little kitchenette setup. Now, I find the countertop here very interesting. It's something I used to see in earlier homes, but it's kind of like a galaxy black countertop.
With
Super
stars twinkling.
Yeah, Whirlpool appliances there, and of course, your ensuite bathroom with a one-sink vanity toilet and a shower.
Also
Perfect.
very generous
100%.
for being a potential, staff compartment. Oh my God. Missing
Patrick's
the word
out of
sometimes.
breath, and then he complains that I'm out of breath when I'm constantly talking. Now we have the dual staircase that I mentioned at the entrance that goes up, but it also comes down, as you get to see. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bar. We have an extraordinary pool table setup here. I've never seen this before. It kind of is built on different levels,
Different layers.
layers and levels, like this velvet color, and just adjacent to it, your bar area. Now here I would say you can either have your barista prepare cocktails, put a DJ pult here, get the music vibing, have people dancing. Best of all, someone dances on the pool table, which maybe is a bad idea because it's a super expensive one.
Girls.
Yeah, of course.
Girls.
They would be dancing on this. Some people will be sitting on the bar stool area just there, enjoying the view. That's basically what you would do in your bar area, right?
I'll be sitting here having a drink and observing the girls. But you have to break the balls.
No.
Yes.
Okay. I do have a feeling that whenever we break the balls, Patrick, people are still not subscribing as I tell them to do it.
You have to be more motivated to tell them.
I am very motivated to tell them.
Well,
so guys, come on. If I get at least one ball in, you all have to subscribe. If I get no ball in, your dad has to subscribe. Or your mom.
and go. Oh, dude. That was a weak performance.
Yeah, but I want the parents to subscribe.
But still,
Remember what I said? If I don't get it in, mother and father have to subscribe. So pass the video on. This was, to be honest, a very appalling shot.
Yeah.
Should we do it again?
No, let's go.
You sure?
So what do we have there? A wine.
One went in. Here we have a little wine cellar, climatized with your little tasting table.
Dangerous. I only have to say, if this is climatized and there's alcohol inside and there's 2 chairs to sit on, dangerous.
You are never leaving the space. Is that what you're trying to say?
There's a very high probability. And here, you know what I would do? I'd actually glaze this down and make a cigar lounge.
Patrick, you last time said you want to be able to smoke in your house, so why glaze it down? Glaze it or glass it?
Because I said you have to find a woman who likes it. And that's difficult. What's behind that door, Dominic?
Behind door number
1.
7, we have, what's very important to me, a cinema room. I love this room. Let me tell you why. Firstly, we have padded walls, right? So the sound isolation here, insulation or isolation, sound is isolated and it's insulated in this room. So the sound system is fantastic. We have these really puffy couches here, which are super comfortable because I was lying on them just before. You can just like melt in, and right up front you have a humongous TV setup for you to enjoy binging your favorite TV show, movies, or YouTubers, the Marbellas, or whoever floats your boat, but you can do that in your private cinema room. I like it.
Very neat, yes.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's not missing anything.
Nothing.
Super.
Except us.
Except us, exactly.
And girls, girls, girls.
And that. So there is quite a few of little elements missing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen the bar area, just here, the wine cellar. Now, what is missing? What's missing is, ladies and gentlemen, your indoor spa swimming pool area. But before we get there, a quick glance into your bathroom area here for the lower ground floor. It's actually really illuminated here. For a second, I was like, this is pretty intense. This is the biggest bathroom.
Yes, it is.
In the entire house.
I mean, if you think about it, if you have a lot of people over and girls, 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 then you need a big shower.
It's 4 meters by 3. So it's 12 square meters big. This is bigger than my bedroom. Wow. Humongous sink as well. You could bathe 2 children in here. The same stone backdrop and on the floor. Recessed in lighting, LED illumination. Wow. But wait, stay there. I just opened the door because it's actually an important one. And I'll tell you why in a second. Just down here, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the indoor swimming pool area. And I would like to start off with the little fitness room that we have just here. Because I also opened a door there, which is a pocket door that goes back to the bathroom. So if you want to use the bathroom whilst using the pool, you can also do that with the one we have just seen. Now, little fitness area here. Focus, ladies and gentlemen, of the natural light that comes in thanks to the English patio and the beautiful olive tree that we have displayed here. Some of these bars for you to train on and climb on. Here you
can take them out. Oh, okay.
Yeah, here you can create your own weight distribution setup with these super fancy gym equipment, bench, free weight, and some of these fitness balls, which, to be honest, I've never ever used in my life. Have you, Patrick?
No, I never
Actually,
have.
I did once. I was training with a guy who was throwing them at me, and I would go, what? Throw it back.
I've never played with balls.
All right, cool. Let's continue because we also have just up front an entire room for your masseuse to come and give you a real good massage. And once again, the execution here is beautiful. Now, let's move back out because there's still quite a lot to see. I like that this one's tinted because, you know, you want a bit more privacy there. To enter into your indoor swimming pool area. The pool is heated, but Patrick, wait. I want to focus on this. So maybe we turn around again because I was talking to the developer about the 4 meters by 4 meters, no, 150 by 150 natural stone plates that have been put on the wall here. Everything is book matched.
Is it?
It's book matched, and it's probably the biggest backdrop of natural stone which is book matched that we have ever seen in our entire history of property tours. And that itself with the golden color kata is gorgeous. A real effort.
I have to be honest now, once you said it, I actually first realized it.
Yeah, look at it, all the freckles and veins that literally continue to the inch perfect.
Yeah, but even if you look from really far, I
Yeah.
see.
And it was a
here for the screen.
humongous effort to bring them from Turkey to make sure they don't crack and break. They're each 4 centimeters thick as well. So yeah, a real piece of art here.
Yeah, it continues. Look.
2 showers exactly here as well.
Wow.
Look at it.
Yeah.
This is
Not bad.
basically like walking into your own little quarry, your own little stone cave. And we also have a hammam. This is definitely one of the biggest ones we have seen. Patrick, this is more like a commercial one. You sit here with 10 dudes.
Wow. I would sit here with girls, girls, girls.
Yes, Patrick. Girls, girls, girls. We get it.
But if you want to sit there with 10 dudes, it's okay with me.
This is a cold plunge. And let's circle back to the indoor heated swimming pool area. Love the tiles. They're kind of greenish with silver shining elements. We also have the lounge beds just here for you to relax. A beautiful space which cannot be missing in a house. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Before we show you the garden area, a quick glance into the garage, and then we head outside to show you the beautiful outdoor areas.
So where are you taking us, Dominic?
To the garage. As I said, garage with 3 cars is also present, and we're going to be taking this door to get to it. Now, before we get to the garage, we have a humongous laundry room just here. And when I mean humongous, look how far I can go. Now, obviously, a house with over 1,600 square meters of built area needs a laundry as big as this. And now the garage. Like I said, we can at least fit in here 3 cars. Love the Galaxy styled natural stone flooring here. Everything's blacked out, recessed in lightings. But if you do not want to park your car in the garage, you have so many spaces inside of the house, well, actually outside of it, carport wise, where you can, you know, like here, place your car, or just take in this passageway here, which is your carport drive-in to the main entry where we parked the 2 Lambos. So there's a lot of space for you to park your goodies. Now guys, it's time to show you the gazebo, the outdoor swimming pool, the garden. I'm super excited. Let's go. Now guys, I've been waiting for this for a very long time because I love the outdoor area. You'll also get to see that the entire house has some real great volume and mass to it. Now, before we turn the camera, we already have 2 L-shaped couches here to lounge, just nicely shaded. And up front, ladies and gentlemen, your 20-meter long outdoor swimming pool with an infinity edge. The silver shining tiles, which have purposely been brought for this swimming pool, are so epic. They look like polished silver in jewelry, shiny, love it. Just there, by the way, we have lounge beds, outdoor shower, the palm trees, some garden area. Wow. And it's summer, it's the perfect temperature to jump into the pool. So we're gonna be closing in on this tour very soon, and I will jump into the swimming pool. Maybe not here, but in my own. Now we also have more sunbeds here, a little garden space just there. And as I promised, guys, an epic outdoor gazebo dining area. Check it out. Like I said,
Huge.
it's a private little house which has your kitchen area as well. Dinner table set up just there. Beautifully decorated bar with natural stone countertop as well here. And of course, your entire kitchen set up just here. Et voila. Looking out to the pool, to the greenery. We also have bathrooms here in case you need to, you know, quickly run to the Lulu. Travertine with the exposed holes, very organic. And just here, your bathroom. Fantastic. Wine coolers. We literally have everything here.
What I love is this little area here to the side with these tall trees in the shade, where I perfectly see somebody like just putting a hammock between the palm
100%.
tree and the tree.
Like I said, I
just
think I said that, no,
relax.
Patrick, earlier, that on the terrace, to find a plot or a house which has such mature vegetation and greenery is impossible. And this house has it, and I love it. And the hammock idea is fantastic. Just put it right there and right here.
Yeah, because you can have bushes, you can have bigger plants, but to have full-grown trees on a property is worth big bucks for me personally.
Yeah, you can't bring a 30-meter tree into
well,
your house.
Well, you could. How much money do you have, Dominic?
Right now, not so much. So guys, like and subscribe so we can have more money, travel the world, show you guys the coolest houses. And it's so important for us to have your appreciation, because if we don't, we cannot succeed. Having said that,
So
like,
help us succeed, guys.
subscribe, send the video to everyone. And if you are a buyer, Diana Morales, Knight Frank here in Marbella have this beauty exclusive in their portfolio. Contact details as always in the description. Contact them, buy this house, live a beautiful life. You will not regret it.
And never forget where you have seen this house first. It has been on this channel by the Maurer brothers. So let the people know where you have it.
Exactly. I think that's it, no, Patrick?
Yes, we covered everything.
Thanks, guys, and see you next week.